Now we're going to look at coefficient of variation. So I went ahead, I have the data we still have from our first period sample, and I made up a ninth period. They're a bunch of gluttons. Their average is almost one slice higher, it's 0.7, and we're going to pretend their standard deviation is 2.20. All right? So coefficient of variation measures spread in relationship to the average. How big is the spread compared to the average? Well, if you wanted to compare, basically what you do is you would put that over that. This over that. So coefficient of variation, well, that's CV, is the standard deviation over the average times 100%. So make sure your answer's in percent. So if I'm going to calculate it for first period, then I would say the CV is 2.17 over 4.5, or times 100%. All right? So it's 48%. If I calculate it for ninth period, CV equals 2.20 over 5.2 times 100%, which is roughly 42%. So relative to their averages, ninth period actually has less spread than first period, because ninth period spread compared to average is 42% to their average slices of pizza, and first period is 48%. If I ask you which one has a bigger spread, and I don't say relative to average, I would say ninth period. They do have a larger standard deviation. First period has a smaller one. So the spread, the absolute spread, is smaller for first period compared to ninth. But if I compare it to their averages, you see the spread didn't change much, but the average went up. So this relative to that got smaller.